Hello and welcome to Xinhua Live. This is Sean with China's Xinhua News Agency. At the end of 2018, China's high-speed railway mileage reached 29,000 kilometers, takes up more than two-thirds of the world's high-speed railway mileage. China's high-speed railway is not only the world's longest, but also the busiest and the most complex in network operations. About half of China's high-speed railway is built on bridges. And why is that? When the train runs at high speed, it will put a lot of pressure on the ground. If it's built on the ground, its continuous pressure will cause the ground to sink, resulting in uneven track. In addition, the track built on the land will be a bad environmental damage to the ground. So, today we brought you to the bridge construction site at Shanxi province to show you how a bridge is built. Okay, now we're at Jinzhong section of Taijiao High-Speed Railway. A bridge over 30 kilometers is under construction. The future Taijiao High-Speed Railway is an important part of the China's planned 8 vertical and 8 horizontal high-speed railway network, running through the Taihang Mountains in China. This high-speed railway will become an important communication channel between the North China and Central China. Okay, standing next to me is the chief engineer of construction site, Luan Ning. Okay, he is from China Railway Number 3 Engineering Group. Okay, let's now have an interview with him. 你好，阮总。Hello, welcome to us. It's my pleasure to have you here. 非常高兴能够请您在这里。Can you give us a brief introduction about this site? 您能为我们介绍一下我们这个工作场地的大概情况吗？
可以。
Yes.
我们现在位于这个我们现在这个是现在是这个泰郊城际铁路山西和这个河南两省这个规划重点这个重点项目，现在也是中国这个也是中国规划的这个也是咱们这个中国规划的高速铁路网的这个重要的一环，对。
好，谢谢。It's my pleasure to have you here, and Mr. Luan have just introduced us something information about this Taijiao site. So this infrastructure project is planned by Shanxi and Henan province, with a line length over 362 kilometers. Taijiao High-Speed Railway is an important part of China's planned high-speed railway network. Okay, so can you introduce us what are your responsibility for this production? 您能为我们简单介绍一下我们这个施工场所的这个大概的职责是什么吗？
由那个中铁三局负责承建的这个泰郊城际铁路，站前一标段设晋中和太谷2个质量厂，共计这个箱梁架设1050孔。
The first section of Taijiao Intercity Railway Station, which is under the charge of the China Railway Number 3 Engineering Group. We have 2 girder fields. The first one is in Jinzhong and the next one is in Taigu, which are responsible for the task of the girder for 1,050 bridges over 33 kilometers. 那么我们的位置现在是大概在哪里呢？
目前我们所处的位置是晋中特大桥431至430号墩的架梁施工现场。
Mr. Luan just introduced the location of this area. It is at the 431 to 430 frame field at Jinzhong Bridge. Okay, so next one, can you introduce us how can we connect these 2 bridges? 请问这个栾总，我们是如何把这个箱梁进行连接的呢？还有我们会用到哪些设备呢？
我们的这个架梁这个过程主要是4部分。第一部分是从梁场利用这个搬梁机将梁体搬至这个提梁台位上。
There are 4 procedures needed to move these girders. The first one is we manufacture the girders in the factory, and then we divide it into 4 parts. The first part is to lift the girder up.
第二步是利用咱们的提梁机将梁体吊装至运粮车上。
The second part is to move the girder to the transportation vehicle.
第三步是由咱们这个运粮车将氧气运至这个架桥机后端，然后与运粮车联动这个喂粮。
The third part is using the vehicle to move forward and then transfer the girder to the rear end of the girder erection machine.
最后是利用咱们的架桥机完成这个箱梁架设任务。
The last part is to connecting the erection machine with the girder. So is this a machine you were mentioned just now? 我们身后的这台机器就是您提到的这个运粮车吗？
对的，咱们身后的这台运粮车是YL900B 型轮胎式运粮车，它的运载能力为900吨，它的这个最小转弯半径为40米，整机自重为245吨。
This is a vehicle machine we were just mentioned. We can see there are so many tires here, and everyone is about my size. I'm about 1.7 meters, so this tire is about 1.7 meters. 栾总能确认一下这个轮胎的高度大概是1.7米左右吗？
是的，1.7米。
Mr. Luan just introduced us. The tire is about 1.7 meters tall. So what's in front of this one is to erect this girder, right? 我们前面的这台机器是不是就是架梁机？
对。
Then how does this machine works? 那么前面这台架梁机是如何工作的呢？
咱们这个使用的架桥机是 TFJ 900型架桥机，它的这个额定起重能力为900吨，重项适应纵坡为20%，整机自重为530吨。
So in front of us, this is a TLJ high-speed railway bridge machine in front of us. It is lifting, the capacity is over 900 kilometers, and the whole machine weighs about 193 tons. This machine is able to install the 32, 24, and 20 meters box girders. So this girder bridge machine weighs less than 600 tons, but is able to lift a box girder over 480 tons. Let's have a close shot for this big one. Okay, so how do we use this machine to lift the girders? 阮总能介绍一下我们是如何用这个架梁机来架我们的机器吗？
可以，首先是进行运粮车的对位，然后利用这个架桥机的前行车进行这个标具的安装。
Firstly, we need to fix the bolt on the far end of this girder, and then we lift the girder up.
然后通过这个运粮车和架桥机联动，使梁体前移。
The end close to us is still attached to the vehicle, and then we use the power to pull this girder forward.
到位后安装后行车标具，提升梁体脱离这个运粮车。
When the girder moved to the right direction, we use this bolt to pull this rear end up at the same level.
最后进行这个出梁和落梁的工作。
At the end, we can lower the girder down to the bolt. 那么能问一下我们这个运行的速度大概是多少呢？Can I ask you the travel speed of this big machine?
架桥机的起落速度为每分钟0.5米。
The speed of this machine is 0.5 meters per hour, per minutes. 好，那么现在就非常感谢我们栾总为我们大家进行介绍。下面我们将采访进行刚才指挥场所的一位工程师。 张总您好，请问我看到您刚才正在指挥这些设备，能问一下您的职责是什么吗？
我是架桥机机长，我的工作内容是进行提梁机、运粮车、架桥机的协调工作。
This man over here is was conducting the procedures just now. I just asked him what was he's responsible for, and he told me he is a chief operation here, and he's responsible to coordinate the vehicle, this lifting machine, and the girders together. 能问一下您这个我们大概完成这样一个工作大概需要多少人呢？
需要22人。
I just asked how many people are need to fix this whole girder step, and he told me 22 people are needed. And what are the parts for the responsible for? 那么他们的职责分别是什么呢？
他们主要分为3个部分：桥墩人员大概7人，桥面人员10人，架桥机上部5人。
There are 22 people are divided into 3 groups. The first 7 groups are under the bridge, and 10 people are on the bridge, and there are 5 people above the bridge. 那么我们能了解一下这个我们是如何把这个桥梁进行沉降的呢？
我们是通过架桥机，然后吊起来往下。你说是精准对位吗？
是精准对位。
对，我们精准对位。通过桥梁然后下落，由桥墩人员和技术人员同时根据设计标高来精准对位。
And about the question how do we fix the girder to the same level? He just told me we use this erection machine. We firstly lift this girder up, and then we move it forward. And at the same level, we're gonna lower it down to the ground, and then we fix this girder to the same level. And how is the accuracy here? 我能问一下我们这个精确度大概是多少呢？
梁面的精确度是0到-20毫米，制作中心线纵向偏差小于20毫米，横向偏差小于10毫米。
The accuracy here is vertically is 20 millimeters, and radically is 10 millimeters. 那么我们这么小的一个精准度。却是用这么大的一个设备来完成的，可见我们现在的这个工程制度是非常高的。We are using this girder weighs over more than 800 tons, but the errors here is only the diameter of a coin. It can be shown that the accuracy here is very good. 那么我们看到我们现在这个桥面已经几乎是接近平稳了。那么下一步的工序是什么呢？We can see that the girder here is almost even. So what is the next procedure of this whole project?
砂浆灌注和固定。
We're going to use cement to fix this girder. 那么我刚才看到我们这个有水泥带啊，它是用这个高铁特制来标注的。那么这个高铁特制是为什么呢？I just saw there are special cement for this procedure. Can I know the reason why we use this special cement, and what's the difference with the ordinary one?
这种水泥和普通的水泥是不一样的，因为普通水泥需要很多天才能达到设计强度，我们这个砂浆2个小时就可以达到设计强度，提高了工作效率。
The regular cement we need to use like up to a week to get it work. But we use this special cement. We can use only 2 hours. We can move to next procedure. So what are we doing after we fix this girder? 那么我们这个梁面平行之后，下一步的工程是什么呢？
下一步就是准备过孔，实行下一孔桥梁的架设。
Next step is we push this big machine forward, and then move on to next one. I saw this big machine is very big, so how can we move it forward? 那么我们是如何将这个机器向前运行的呢？
我们由辅助支腿顶起架桥机前部，架桥机后支腿落于钢轨轨道上面，然后2个支腿同时向前移动，进行过孔作业。
Firstly, we're going to lift this huge machine up, and then we lower it down to the track here. and we then use the power inside of this huge machine to push it forward. 那么按照我们今天的这样一个进度大概每天可以完成多少孔的铺设呢？At the speed we're doing for now, how much girders can we do per day?
每天2到3孔。
2 or 3 girders per day. 那么每天2到3孔的话，每一孔的距离是32米，对吧？
是的。
那么就是每天大概64到96米这样的一个进度。Each girder is long as like 32 meters. So every day we can move forward 64 meters or 96 meters. We can know that the high-speed train travels like 250 kilometers per hour. So what we're doing for one day only takes up 1 meters when we traveled by the train. 那么我们看到这个梁面已经接近平稳了，我们可以走近来观察一下这个梁面的平整度。We can get a closer look at the 2 girders. We can see they're basically very even here. At here we have a look at the QR code. I want to ask, what is this for? 我们来到这里呢，可以看到一个有2维码的设备在这里。我们想了解一下，这个2维码的作用是什么呢？
这是由我们中铁3局自主研发的物联网云平台架桥机安全监控系统。
This app is our own design from the China's Third Railway Group. 那么它的这个作用是什么呢？
它可以实时监控架桥机的在各种工况下的信息状态。
We can use that. We can use this app to monitor the every direction of this girder movements.
它能够对架桥机的主要受力部件进行超线预警，并实时传送到远程监控系统。
We can use app to transfer the background information so that we can have a better or overrun the control of this girder. 那么这就是它的整个功能，就是实时监控，并且更好的完成工作，是吗？
是的。
So this whole app is designed for a better finish for this movement. 好，谢谢，非常谢谢张总对我们的解说。Thank you for joining us. Thank you. If you're joining us just now, this is Xinhua Live. Thank you for joining us. What I'm standing here is at Jinzhong. We're now at a railway construction site. What are we seeing here is a girder erection machine. We can have a better look at here. So with the end of this project, our life is come to an end. It is our the worker of the perseverance, so that we can take this convenience for better our life. It is workers, regardless of any difficulties. China's railway now formed the world's longest railway network. And thank you very much for the hard work of the railway. Thank you so much. Today, with increasingly close international economy and trade link, China's high-speed railway will bring convenience to the people who live in other parts of the world. So with this, we will wrap up our today's report. If you like our show, please share it with friends on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. And keep following Xinhua for more news to update. Thank you for joining us. See you next time.